everyone, and welcome to Council Comments. I'm joined today by our Ward 1 Council member, Miss Sophie Martin. I love talking to you, Sophie.
Well, thank you.
You doing good?
Doing great. Love being here as always.
Did you have a good summer?
Yes, it's been great. It's been hot, but it's been a great summer.
Ready to get back in routine?
Absolutely. Routine is always good. School's good. Girls back in school. So yes, we're definitely ready. And I think the back to school week went smoothly, which was awesome for our city and our school system. So that's always a good thing.
I love it. Well, let's just jump right in here. If you're new to Council Comments, this is where we just chat with our council members and we break down the things happening within the city because we know you can't always make the council meetings. So first thing we want to jump into is some parks talk. Now, if you have not been to Patriots Park, you are missing out because it's amazing. Tell us some updates going on there.
Yes, we just had our ribbon cutting at Patriots Park just a few weeks ago, and like you said, it is such a beautiful park. It's been amazing with what we've been able to do with that piece of property.
Yeah.
And walking trails, new playgrounds, places where you can have family gatherings, pavilions. The bathrooms are really nice. And then, of course, the pickleball courts, which, oh my goodness, it's like there's a waiting line to use the pickleball courts.
There definitely is, and my husband and his friend went to play and had to end up playing some doubles with some other men there, but it was so cool because they got to make friends. But yes, all the courts were full the entire night. We got some pickleball players in Alabaster.
We really do. I mean, and it's just a growing sport. So we're really trying to meet that need of our residents. So definitely, if you have not been to Patriots Park right off Industrial Road by Kingwood, we strongly encourage you to do that.
Yes, it's wonderful. I can't wait to do that walking track when it's not 100 degrees
150
outside.
degrees outside.
That will be wonderful. But speaking of pickleball, Veterans Park is going to help us out here a little bit. So let's talk veterans updates.
Yeah, a lot going on at Veterans Park. We're really excited to see these upgrades happen. You mentioned pickleball. We have 8 pickleball courts going in, which we are really fired up about. So hopefully that'll continue to meet that need.
Yes.
We also, our ball courts are getting just kind of a makeover. There's new turf being put in, which is going to look really nice. I think the players will really enjoy that as well. And then towards the back of Veterans Park, we have a new playground going in.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so we're going to really make use of some of that property back there along with the lighting, some new lighting. So lots of enhancements going on there.
Now, we're also working on a trail system that we've talked before to kind of connect some of these parks. Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. On a recent survey and a lot of feedback from our residents, we really wanted to see some more, legs of our park system, which will be really nice. And hopefully we should have that really in place by next year.
Wow.
So, we're really trying to move on that.
Yeah. Just kind of more in the works with that
come,
right?
It is. And also with Veterans Park, our mayor and the city, they're partnering with our local veterans to redo the Veterans Memorial there at Veterans Park.
Nice.
So really updating the signage and, just putting those special touches to recognize our veterans the way they need to be recognized.
I think that's great. We have so many people coming into Veterans Park for tournaments and things like that from other cities, and to display something so awesome in our city is great.
Right. It'll be something that not only our veterans will be proud of, but we'll be proud to bring that to them. So,
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, excited about that. And I'm seeing dirt moving. I was walking the track the other day and dirt's already moving on those baseball fields.
Oh yeah.
Work is going.
Looking good.
Okay.
Looking good.
Now, Larry Simmons, speaking of dirt moving, a lot of dirt moving over there. What's going on?
It has been. All the upgrades at Larry Simmons are underway, and they will actually be finished for the most part this weekend. Larry Simmons will open up for play this weekend. There will still be some construction going on, a little bit of finishing touches that need to be taken care of, but for the most part, we'll be ready to go this weekend. And so if you come out to Larry Simmons, you'll see a definite difference.
we're ready for our TYF season, so they've given us some instructions on where to park.
Okay, yes.
You know, just to be aware that there is still construction going on, but ready to go.
Oh, it is. Let's go.
That's exciting.
Bring it.
All right, now, police station speak.
Yes.
Bring it. You know the police are screaming that for the police station, right?
Well, we've been trying to bring it for the last few years, but we're so happy because it is nearing completion. Probably a few more weeks of just some final touches and wrapping some things up, but I will say it will be well worth the wait. It's, if you've driven by it, if you've peeked inside, I mean, you can't help to see, hey, this is going to be a first-class operation and probably the nicest, most cutting-edge police station in the state of Alabama. So something else our city can be proud of.
And how great for those officers being in that other station for 50 plus years, right?
Yeah.
And it being so small and moving into such an incredible building. Have you had a sneak peek inside yet?
Well, I have. I asked several of the councilmen asked to take a tour and just kind of to see the progress, and it really, you walk out of there going, wow, that is unbelievable. We are going to be so proud of that. And it's like, you said the police where they've been out of now, I mean, they started off there with such a small force because of the size of our city, but our force has grown so much, but still operating out of those same, that same building and, same environment. So this will be life-changing. It really will.
That's exciting. I'm really proud for them.
Well, thank you. I am
now, Alabaster Boulevard. For those of us that travel in the Weatherly, Westwood, Promenade area, that has been a bit of a sore spot. We're making it work, but what's going on?
Well, we are, and I'll tell you, I'm right in there with it. I live right behind Alabaster Boulevard by Westwood, and it is, as you know, we agreed to and voted to spend $7 million to not only resurface, but that's why this is taking so long. They are having to just pull up and dig up the entire stretch of Alabaster Boulevard from Weatherly Club Drive all the way to Jim and Nick's. So they're taking all of that up, having to repair the road, do the work that they do, lay the different layers of material and everything in there. They have to, not only after they dig it up, they have to haul it all off, bring all the new material back, and then they'll resurface. So, I mean, it's a long, drawn-out process. This is something the residents have been wanting. I've been trying to really push for a long time, and finally it's getting done. But, it is a headache right now, but when it's finished, it'll be well worth it. So we just ask everybody be patient. We have asked for an increased police presence in the area, and we put up speed signage, just to let everybody be mindful of their speed, because, not only are Alabaster residents having to go and use those alternate routes, but so are the Pelham residents, and so we're just really trying to make it as safe as we can for everyone. And do not use the bike lanes. If you're going down Weatherly Club Drive, for the love, do not use the bike lanes. Just, stay behind each other, because the last thing we want is for someone to get hurt. The children use those, that bike lane and those sidewalks a lot. So just, I don't think going that extra 3 or 4 miles an hour is going to make a big difference.
Right. And so far, I mean, the traffic has been, increased, but we've seen the extra police presence. They've been helping out at the red lights, especially when there's, bigger crowds. And so far it has been great. And I have to brag on the people that are working on the roads, because I have seen how deep they are going and pulling this stuff out, and to see what is there the next week and what they have accomplished has been really cool. So
it really is. And we appreciate Westwood and their congregation and their members being so patient, because they're having to deal with it too. So just a big thank you to Westwood.
Absolutely. Well, Sophie, I feel like that wraps us up a little bit for this month.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a lot more, but we'll talk about it next month, I'm sure.
We would, and I do want to give a shout out to the mayor and the rest of the city council and all of our city employees. I mean, they do we all live in this city.
Yeah.
We embrace it, we love it, and so we really do the best job that we can and make the best decisions for the 30,000 plus residents who live here. And I support progress and growth, and because I know that's what's going to sustain our city, not only for us but our children and our grandchildren. So it's a city that we definitely want everyone to be proud of, and we're going to continue to work in that direction.
I think you're doing a wonderful job. Thank y'all all for your service.
Absolutely.
And thank you for talking with me today.
Anytime. It's always an honor to be here.
All right, guys, make sure you check out Council Comments, brought to you by the City of Alabaster.